is a woman? The fact that I ask it is in itself significant. A man would never set out to write a book on the peculiar situation of the human male. But if I wish to define myself, I must first of all say, I am a woman. On this truth must be based all further discussion. Simone de Beauvoir was a French writer, existentialist philosopher, political activist, and feminist who managed to combine all of these theories into what is now known as Feminist Existentialism. This is a way of thought that takes a closer look at the technicalities behind feminism, the advocacy of women's rights based on equality of the sexes. Through Feminist Existentialism, de Beauvoir looked deeply into the existence of women and their roles in society. In Simone de Beauvoir's book, The Second Sex, de Beauvoir notes that women are oftentimes seen as and treated like dolls. Dolls have been assigned as a toy that is exclusively for girls. It is not simply a coincidence that history has forced these toys onto girls. They serve a greater purpose than simply entertaining them. By brushing a doll's hair, dressing her up, fixing her makeup, and nurturing her, girls begin to adapt these habits and apply them to themselves when they become older. Even starting from a young age, society teaches girls to believe that it is important to manipulate oneself in order to please others and to help them achieve what has been decided as their biggest goal in life, marriage. They are taught that they must glamorize their bodies while being afraid of the outside world. Once married, women are restricted to having the sole purpose of serving men and others. They are restricted to doing only housework such as cooking, cleaning, and taking care of children. This restriction has pushed them into the position of a secondary citizen in society, classifying women as other. De Beauvoir was an advocate for women's rights and wanted equality for all. She fought to teach people that a woman is more than just her appearance, and that that is not what should define her.
If no light remains, it peeled off in flames.
One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. This is the opening line to Simone de Beauvoir's second volume of her book, The Second Sex. She explains how femininity is questioned nowadays, and clarifies that it is all subjective. It is a societal construct that she believes has been ingrained into everyone's minds by men. A person is not born as a fully developed woman. It is their upbringing and their own minds that help develop themselves into women. A woman is not born as a secondary character in society. She simply becomes one as time goes on and as men push their ideals onto her. Woman is not defined by biology or level of intelligence, but instead what she believes to define as a woman. Society tells her that she is a woman from the minute that she is born, and refuses to acknowledge anything that goes against it. Those who identify themselves as women must learn to recognize that they are being limited by others and must unite together in order to fight this. If they fail to recognize this need for unity, they will continue to be held back by society and will remain as secondary citizens.